What is going on, everybody? Once again, this is your boy, Mr Soulofaman, aka Mr. Soulofaman504. And today in this video, just wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about the man himself. The man known as the Soulofaman504, the man known as Soulofaman504. So, a little bit more in depth about myself and, where I'm from, what I do, what I offer, and my talents, my skills, my ambitions, my love, and all of that good stuff. So, for some of you, I am a man who has helped so many along their spiritual journey. Some of you may know me as a creative writer, an author, a poet. I guess you can call me a modern day Renaissance man. I am all that my ancestors and God and and Risha have entailed me to be. So yes, I am a man of many talents. From New Orleans, Louisiana. So, grew up hearing the stories about voodoo and, doo-doo and Marie Laveau and Dr. John and, all of that good stuff, So, with that said, so yes, I am an author. I've written several books. I've written children's books. I've written a book of poetry. I've written a book of quotes. I'm working on another spiritual book right now. So writing, writing is just a big part of who I am. I am a very creative-minded individual. I love creating, even on the spiritual side. I love creating. I love taking the talents that I have and the talents that I discover, and some of the talents that I do have. I'm an oracle reader. I am a tarot reader, someone who can see beyond what is just naturally in front of me with the cards. I go a little bit more in depth. I am in touch with my ancestors, so I also do mediumship, so that allows me to connect with your ancestors also. I can open the roads for people, for success, for all of that good stuff. I can go and see into the great beyond, past, present, and future. These are just some of the gifts that I have been given, so just to name a few. And there are just so much, there's a plethora of others that I don't naturally talk about, so there's just there's also some things that, I'm still learning along my journey. So I'm not just, what is that old saying? I'm not just the president, but I'm also the client. I'm also a client and a student of the game, so to speak. And the game meaning just spirituality, different religions, and all of that good stuff. Yes, I do believe in God, and so I was going to be the head of my life, and then comes my ancestors and the Orisha, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so I am just someone who's on the journey. I am also, I also dabble in photography. So, I am very, spiritual minded, and I'm also a spiritual life coach. I help people along their path, people who may be lost, in a sense. But, I just wanted to get on here and tell, just a little bit more about myself. And I'm also, well-traveled, traveling the world and just discovering all of these amazing things. So if you're someone like me and you have just different abilities and all of these things, can you just choose just one? Can you choose just to be a writer or, and a painter or, whatever it is? But there's so many different styles of painting. There's so many different styles of reading, divination, on and on and on. So there's never going to be another me, and I say that with great confidence, because I am unique. I am who my ancestors and God have entailed me to be. Everything that is encoded into my DNA and my livelihood, and on and on and on and on. But I from what I've told, I give people a lot of inspiration and entertainment, and I also I also recently started doing interviews, so it's interesting to be on the other side, almost like on the other side of the camera in a sense. A lot of people say that they've been enjoying that also. So, like I've been interviewed in magazines and the radio and podcasts and all that stuff. So just look my name up, Damon Alvarez, and you can get more entailed about who I am and all of that good stuff. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. But as always, wherever you see this, whatever social media platform, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and let's all just grow together and just continue to enjoy this amazing journey, which has so much more to give, and there's just so much more to come. So, as always, folks, Soulofaman504, Damon Alvarez, as always, and my obvious peace, folks. Peace.